The really frightening thing about totalitarianism is not that it commits atrocities but that it attacks the concept of objective truth. It claims to control the past as well as the future. Reality exists in the human mind, and nowhere else. Intellectual honesty is a crime in any totalitarian country, but even in England it is not exactly profitable to speak and write the truth. In England, such concepts as justice, liberty and objective truth are still believed in. They may be illusions, but they are very powerful illusions. In a time of deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. Being in a minority, even in a minority of one, did not make you mad. There was truth and there was untruth, and if you clung to the truth even against the whole world, you were not mad. We have now sunk to a depth at which the restatement of the obvious is the first duty of intelligent men. To see what is in front of one's nose needs a constant struggle. The nation is bound together by an invisible chain. The existing social order is a swindle and its cherished beliefs mostly delusions. The distinguishing mark of a man is the hand, the instrument with which he does all his mischief. Perhaps one did not want to be loved so much as to be understood. People sleep peaceably in their beds at night only because rough men stand ready to do violence on their behalf. People can foresee the future only when it coincides with their own wishes, and most grossly obvious facts can be ignored when they are unwelcome. On the whole, human beings want to be good, but not too good, and not quite all the time. Men can only be happy when they do not assume that the object of life is happiness. It is not possible for any thinking person to live in such a society as our own without wanting to change it. In the face of pain there are no heroes. In general, the greater the understanding, the greater the delusion, the more intelligent, the less sane. If you want to keep a secret, you must also hide it from yourself. Each generation imagines itself to be more intelligent than the one that went before it, and wiser than the one that comes after it. This is an illusion. Who controls the past controls the future. Who controls the present controls the past. We know that no one ever seizes power with the intention of relinquishing it. There is something wrong with a regime that requires a pyramid of corpses every few years. The object of persecution is persecution. The object of torture is torture. The object of power is power. The most effective way to destroy people is to deny and obliterate their own understanding of their history. Power is in tearing human minds to pieces and putting them together again in new shapes of your own choosing. Political language has to consist largely of euphemism, question begging and sheer cloudy vagueness. If you want a picture of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face, forever. A people that elect corrupt politicians, imposters, thieves and traitors are not victims, but accomplices.